Every night, a silent guardian watches over us. It's the moon, ever present, ever watchful. But what if one day, it just disappeared? This celestial entity is far more than merely a lovely spectacle in our night sky. It is a critical component of our planet, maintaining the equilibrium and rhythm of life on Earth. The moon's gravitational pull exerts a significant influence on our tides. It conducts a dance with Earth, dictating the rhythm of the seas, a rhythm to which coastal ecosystems, from tiny crustaceans to vast whales, have adapted over millions of years. Then, there's Earth's delicate tilt balance. The moon's gravitational pull is responsible for keeping Earth's axial tilt stable, ensuring a predictable cycle of seasons. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, these are not simply chapters in our yearly calendar, but indispensable phases that allow a diverse array of life forms to thrive on our planet. The moon, then, doesn't merely illuminate our night skies. It plays a crucial role in preserving life as we know it. So what would happen to our world without the moon? Imagine waking up one day and finding the moon gone. One immediate effect: our tides would change. You see, the moon's gravitational pull is largely responsible for the rise and fall of sea levels that we call tides. Without our lunar companion, these tides would become significantly smaller. How small, you ask? Well, the sun would become the most influential body causing tides, but its gravitational pull is only 40% that of the moon's on Earth. This would mean our high tides would become less high and low tides would become less low. Now you might think, well, that doesn't sound too bad. But these changes would have a profound impact on our coastal ecosystems. You see, many species along our coastlines have adapted to live in a unique intertidal zone, an environment that is submerged at high tide and exposed at low tide. With the moon gone, this intertidal zone would drastically shrink, leaving these creatures with nowhere to call home. But the impact doesn't stop there. The reduction of tidal flow would also limit the mixing of nutrients and oxygen in the ocean waters, disrupting the food chain from the bottom up. Phytoplankton, the microscopic plants forming the base of the ocean food chain, rely on this nutrient mixing for survival. A decrease in their numbers would ripple up the food chain, potentially leading to mass extinctions of many marine species. And let's not forget about our human communities that rely on these coastal ecosystems. Fisheries could collapse, leading to a global food crisis. Coastal tourism, a major source of income for many communities, could also take a hit as the charm of the seashore changes. In essence, without the moon, the rhythm of life along our coasts would be thrown into disarray. Our relationships with these spaces, the creatures that inhabit them, and the resources they provide would be forever altered. Our coasts, as we know them, would be forever changed. The moon's disappearance would not only affect our coasts, but also our oceans and weather. Imagine a world where the moon is no longer in the sky. Its absence would have far-reaching effects, extending beyond the shores and into the depths of our oceans. The moon, you see, plays a crucial role in regulating our ocean currents, those vast rivers of water flowing beneath the ocean's surface. With the moon gone, these currents would be significantly impacted, leading to more extreme temperatures across the globe. Now let's delve deeper into this. Ocean currents are like the Earth's circulatory system, distributing heat and nutrients around the planet. The moon's gravitational pull is a key driver of these currents, helping to maintain a balance in our global climate. Without it, this balance would be disrupted, leading to unpredictable and potentially drastic changes in temperatures. But it's not just about the heat or the cold. This disruption in ocean currents could also lead to shifts in weather patterns. The currents help to regulate our weather by moving warm and cold water around the globe. When they change, so does our weather. Think of it this way. Without the moon, we might find ourselves in a world where seasons are no longer predictable. Summers could become unbearably hot, winters bone-chillingly cold. Even the transitional seasons of spring and autumn could become a thing of the past, replaced with sudden, unpredictable shifts in weather. And then, there's the possibility of ice ages. Without the moon's stabilizing influence, the Earth's tilt could fluctuate drastically. This could potentially trigger periods of extreme cold, akin to an ice age, disrupting life as we know it. Without the moon, we might have to brace for a world of climate extremes. So the next time you gaze up at that glowing orb in the night sky, remember the silent and crucial role it plays in maintaining the world as we know it. The night sky without the moon would be a lot darker, wouldn't it? But the effects go beyond aesthetics. With the moon gone, the world after sunset would look vastly different. The stars would still twinkle, but their light would be insufficient to illuminate our world as the moon does. Now let's peek into the wilderness. Most predatory animals are nocturnal, hunting under the cover of darkness. They've adapted to use the moonlight to their advantage. Think of a wolf, slinking through the forest, using the moon's glow to spot its prey. Or consider an owl, perched high in a tree, its keen eyes scanning the moonlit field below for a scurrying mouse. Without the moon's soft light, these predators would struggle. Hunting would become a game of chance, relying more on luck and less on skill. This disruption in their hunting patterns could lead to a decline in their population. Fewer predators mean an increase in the population of their prey, leading to an imbalance in the ecosystem. But it doesn't stop there. The prey animals too rely on moonlight. They use it to detect predators, to forage for food, to navigate. Without the moon, their survival would also become a lot harder. And what about the insects? Many of them use the moon to navigate. Without it, their flight paths could become chaotic, disrupting pollination and other vital processes. In a moonless world, the night would not only be darker but also quieter, as many predators would find hunting a real challenge. It's a ripple effect that would touch every corner of our ecosystems, reminding us of the moon's silent but significant role in our lives. Even in its absence, the moon's influence would continue to shape our world, albeit in ways we might not appreciate. Our planet tilts on its axis, and this tilt is stabilized by the moon. But what if the moon isn't there anymore? You see, Earth doesn't stand straight up and down in space. Instead, it leans over a bit, at an angle of about 23.5 degrees. This tilt is what gives us our seasons. When one hemisphere of the Earth is tilted towards the sun, it experiences summer. When it's tilted away, it's winter. Now imagine a spinning top. It maintains its balance due to the force of its spin. But over time, as the spin slows down, the top starts to wobble. This is similar to what happens with our planet. The gravitational pull from the sun tries to straighten us out, to make our equator align with our orbit. But the moon's gravity counteracts this pull, helping to maintain our tilt. So, without the moon, the Earth would start to wobble more drastically over thousands of years. The tilt could vary from 0 degrees, where the sun would always be directly above the equator, to 85 degrees, where the equator would be almost in line with the sun. This would lead to wild swings in our climate. With a tilt of 0 degrees, we would have no seasons. All parts of the Earth would have the same weather all year round. On the other hand, at 85 degrees, summers would be scorchingly hot, and winters would be brutally cold. In addition to this, the changing tilt would cause the polar ice caps to move around, leading to periods of global warming and ice ages. This erratic weather could make it difficult for life as we know it to survive. So, while the moon might seem like just a pretty decoration in our night sky, it plays a crucial role in maintaining the stability of our planet. It's a silent guardian, keeping us from a world of climatic chaos. Without the moon, our world could literally be thrown off balance. So we've seen how the moon's disappearance could wreak havoc on our planet, but what would it mean for us humans? Imagine a world where the night sky is devoid of the comforting glow of the moon, a place where the stars twinkle in an uninterrupted expanse of darkness. This could be our reality in a moonless world. And it wouldn't just be a visual change. The absence of the moon could affect us in ways we might not even realize. Let's start with our sleep patterns. Humans have evolved with the lunar cycle influencing our sleep-wake rhythms. Research suggests that during a full moon, people tend to sleep less, and their quality of sleep is poorer. Without the moon, our bodies could struggle to adjust, potentially leading to sleep disorders and affecting our overall health. But it's not just about physical health. A moonless sky could also have psychological effects. The moon, with its calming presence, has been a source of solace and inspiration for poets, artists, and dreamers throughout history. Without it, we would lose a significant symbol of tranquility and beauty. The psychological impact of this loss is hard to measure, but it's safe to say that our world would feel a little less magical. Moreover, the moon has been our guide and companion in the exploration of space. It's been a stepping stone for missions beyond, a calibration point for our telescopes, and a source for understanding the origins of our solar system. Without the moon, our quest to unravel the mysteries of the universe would become a lot more challenging. And let's not forget about technology. Many of our navigation systems, including GPS, rely on the moon's gravitational pull to function accurately. Without the moon, these systems could be thrown off, leading to disruptions in everything from air travel to internet connectivity. Life as we know it would certainly change in a world without the moon. So, next time you look up at the night sky, spare a thought for our silent guardian, the moon. It's quite a thought, isn't it? We've traveled through a hypothetical world without our lunar friend, and it's safe to say that life as we know it would look dramatically different. Our moon, often taken for granted, plays a fundamental role in maintaining the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystem. We've learned that our coastal ecosystems, so reliant on the moon's gravitational pull, would be thrown into disarray, with smaller tides disrupting the rhythms of life in these regions. The absence of the moon would also send ripples across our oceans, altering currents and weather patterns, and potentially leading to more extreme global temperatures. Imagine a world with darker nights, where predatory animals struggle to hunt, and the balance of ecosystems is affected. And perhaps the most significant impact of all, the potential destabilization of the Earth's tilt, leading to drastic fluctuations in our seasons, extreme weather patterns, and even ice ages. In this journey, we've seen just how crucial the moon is to our daily lives, even if we don't realize it. It's not just a pretty face in the night sky, but a silent guardian, helping to maintain the delicate balance of life on Earth. Our exploration of a moonless world paints a picture of a very different Earth, a testament to the interconnectedness of the cosmos and the importance of each celestial body in the grand scheme of things. A reminder that we're all part of a wider universe, each piece playing its part in the cosmic ballet. If you've enjoyed this journey into a moonless world and you're curious about more what-ifs, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep looking up and keep wondering.